Hello, everyone. Today we're going to discuss the 5 key principles of the psychology of money based on Morgan Housel's book. Morgan Housel, a partner at Collaborative Fund, makes a compelling case in his book, The Psychology of Money, where he challenges conventional wisdom and offers a refreshing perspective on wealth creation. Let's dive into these principles. Principle 1. Behavior over formulas. Forget about complicated math equations and Wall Street strategies. According to House, the secret to success with money lies in understanding human behavior and psychology. He emphasizes that our relationship with money is driven by our thoughts, feelings, and actions rather than mathematical calculations. This means that developing a strong understanding of human psychology is crucial for making sound financial decisions. By studying how people think, feel, and behave when it comes to money, we can better understand our own biases and tendencies and develop strategies to overcome them. One example is our tendency to hold on too tightly to losing investments. By understanding this bias and recognizing the potential consequences, we can develop strategies to mitigate its negative effects on our portfolio. Another example is our tendency to make overly optimistic forecasts about future returns. By understanding this bias and its potential risks, we can develop more realistic expectations and make more informed investment decisions. Principle 2. Your emotional connection to money. Our financial decisions are deeply influenced by our emotions. Having an emotional connection to our financial choices is a powerful anchor. It's easy to get caught up in the numbers and the strategies, but it's essential to remember that behind those numbers are real emotional connections. Recognizing the emotional aspects of money will help us make better financial decisions and achieve our long-term financial goals. How often have you made a financial decision based on fear or greed? Fear of losing money may cause you to sell off your investments during a market downturn. Greed might make you hold on to a failing business in the hopes of turning things around. These emotional reactions can have a significant impact on our financial well-being. Understanding and managing our emotions is crucial for making rational financial decisions. But it's not enough to just understand our emotions. We need to cultivate a healthy relationship with them. This means acknowledging their power, but also recognizing that they don't always serve our best interests. By developing emotional resilience and learning to detach ourselves from our emotions, we can free ourselves from the harmful cycles of fear and greed. This doesn't mean suppressing or ignoring our emotions, but rather developing a healthy detachment from them, so that we can make rational decisions even when faced with financial uncertainty. Principle 3. Human nature and consistency. Human nature remains constant across time, according to House. What motivates us today is the same as what motivated our ancestors thousands of years ago. We are driven by the same desires and fears. This means that the fundamental psychological principles that govern our behavior have unchanged, and they won't unchanged in the future either. In today's world, it's easy to feel like we're constantly bombarded with new information and trends. But when it comes to human nature, some things never change. We're still motivated by the same basic desires and fears. We want to feel safe and secure. We want to be respected and admired by others. And we want to leave a positive legacy behind. By understanding these timeless motivators, we can navigate the complexities of the modern world with greater clarity and purpose. It's important to recognize that while the context may change, the underlying psychology remains the same. For example, the desire for social status and recognition has always been a powerful motivator. However, the way we express this desire may differ across generations. Similarly, the fear of scarcity and the drive to accumulate wealth have been consistent throughout history. But the specific financial products and strategies used to manage this fear have evolved over time. By understanding the timeless principles of human motivation and behavior, we can make better decisions in our personal and professional lives, whether it's in our relationships, our careers, or our finances. The fundamental truths of human nature can guide us towards a more fulfilling and successful life. Principle 4. Align your values with your money. True financial wisdom is not just about accumulating wealth, but also about finding peace of mind and stability. It's not just about maximizing profits, but also about living a life that you value. It's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of wealth and lose sight of what really matters to us. But by taking the time to reflect on our values and goals, we can make sure that our financial decisions are in line with what we truly care about. Whether it's spending more time with family, pursuing a passion project, or giving back to the community, money should be seen as a tool to help us achieve these broader goals. By aligning our financial decisions with our values, we can find greater meaning and satisfaction in our lives. Financial success is not just a means to an end, but an opportunity to create a life that we're excited to live. It's about being intentional with our choices and ensuring that our financial decisions are in line with our values and goals. By doing so, we can find a greater sense of purpose and fulfillment in our lives. Remember that money is a means to an end, not the end itself. Use it as a tool to help you achieve the goals that are truly important to you. Principle 5, mastering yourself is more important than mastering money. Mastering money is primarily about mastering yourself. Understanding why we think, feel, and act the way we do about money is crucial. We all have unique experiences and emotions associated with money that shape our financial decisions. By reflecting on our past experiences and the emotions they've evoked in us, we can gain valuable insights into our financial behavior. Are there certain emotions that come up when you think about money? Perhaps anxiety about financial stability or excitement about new opportunities? By exploring these emotions and understanding their root causes, we can better manage our financial decisions and avoid making impulsive or irrational choices. Furthermore, it's essential to recognize that our subconscious biases and external incentives significantly influence our financial decisions. These factors can often lead us to make choices that do into line with our best interests or long-term financial goals. By understanding and addressing these biases, we can gain greater control over our financial behavior and make more informed decisions. For example, we may be influenced by the desire for instant gratification, which can lead us to make risky investments in search of quick profits. Or we may be swayed by social pressures and external expectations. When making financial decisions, by becoming aware of these biases and developing strategies to overcome them, such as seeking out objective advice or setting clear financial goals, can take control of our financial behavior and make more rational decisions. Developing emotional resilience is another crucial aspect of mastering ourselves in relation to money. By learning to manage our emotions and detach from impulsive reactions, we can avoid making rash financial decisions driven by fear or greed. Cultivating a calm and rational mindset allows us to approach financial challenges with clarity and objectivity, enabling us to make more informed and strategic choices. Principle 6. Look beyond traditional finance. While traditional finance focuses on charts and spreadsheets, House argues that understanding human behavior is the real key to financial success. He believes that by understanding our own psychology and the psychology of others, we can make better financial decisions and achieve our long-term financial goals. This means looking beyond the numbers and considering the emotional and behavioral factors that drive our financial decisions. So what does this look like in practice? Well, it means recognizing our own biases and limitations. It also means understanding the biases and limitations of others. For example, when making an investment, we need to consider not only the financial projections and market analysis, but also the emotional and psychological factors that may influence the success of that investment. Does our own emotional state, such as anxiety or greed, influence our investment choices? Are we overly optimistic in our forecasts and projections? By considering these questions, we can make more informed and balanced investment decisions. It also means being aware of the influence of external factors on our financial decisions. For example, are we making decisions based on social pressure or external expectations? Are we influenced by the desire for instant gratification or by unrealistic promises of high returns? By recognizing these external influences, we can better resist the temptation to make impulsive or irrational financial decisions. Ultimately, understanding human behavior is essential for building long-term wealth. It allows us to make more informed and rational financial decisions, to build stronger relationships with others, and to navigate the complexities of the financial world with greater ease. By embracing this principle and incorporating it into our daily lives, we can set ourselves on the path to financial success. Thank you for watching.